the end of the holiday. DSA is already sending me so many messages. My mates have already finished the syllabus. There's nothing left for me to do. I might as well just at least brush my teeth and spend the next few weeks watching TikTok and doing nothing because there's nothing I can do. That's not true. There's so much you can actually do in 2 weeks. And that's why you're watching this video. So that me and you can maximize our last 2 weeks at home. Let's go. One sentence on this channel: get a piece of paper or open some notes on your device or open Google Docs and then write down your bucket list for the next 2 weeks. What didn't you do that you feel you missed out on? What do you feel that you should do in the next 2 weeks? Who didn't you visit? The whole point of this is for you to not enter panic mode, but for you to slowly wind down into your next 2 weeks. Then the second thing you want to do is find out the courses you're going to be doing next semester and write all of them down and then grade them according to your level of importance and write down the first 3 topics of each of them. So write out how many times in a week you want to read all those subjects. It's time when you start writing down the list of things that you feel you need for school. No need for any fancy shopping, just things like pens, books, notes, bags. And for boarding students, anything that you really need for living, We're not leaving anything behind this time. You're going to check with your classmates what things they told you to bring to school and all those kind of things because we are slowly winding down. We are not entering panic mode. We are making the most of our last 2 weeks. So at the beginning of this video, I actually told you that you should write down the first 3 topics of the next subjects or courses you're going to do in the next semester. So 3 days resumption, this is the time for you to be revising all that you've learned back then so that when you get to school, you actually won't forget all that you've read. And something that I wanted to start doing recently, but right now I'm actually still in school. So but when I go home, I'm definitely going to do it. Is that write down the things that you're grateful for that you did in that holiday. Because sometimes the holidays aren't really always as you planned it to be. But there are always those things in the holiday that made you feel happy, those things that make you feel that feeling of ecstasy, And so writing down all those things and remembering and collecting those memories together, it just helps you to, okay, this is what happened during the holiday, but now I need to move on to my next phase in life, And so it just helps you to make that push. And so the next thing I want you to do, 3 days with your resumption, is write down who you want to be this next semester. Do you want to be the person that's always sitting at front and doing the most and answering questions? Or do you just want to sit down in the back and chill and listen, Write down who you really want to be. Be as brutally honest as you want to be with yourself. And then next thing you want to do is write down what you think that kind of person is. Somebody that sits at the front because she definitely has to be posted in. Just write down everything that you feel has to do with that particular concept. This time, some of us have already gotten our timetable and know what classes we're going to have at what time. So this is the perfect time for you to make your reading timetable. Sure, when you get to school, some things might change, some classes might shift. But just write something down so that when those changes happen, you can simply just make adjustments. It's not like you're starting again to make a new reading timetable. It just helps you to feel a whole lot more prepared for the semester that's coming. And yes, it's just 3 days that's remaining, but you can still go out to Japan or plan something cute. You don't have to really go so far. It can be something in the house, it can be something outside the house. Make sure you make memories during the last 3 days because in days when you're in school and things feel so low, you remember this time and it should just help you to feel better. 3 days to resumption, we already started packing. And now it's the night before, the day we've actually feared the most. This is not the time for you to cry, it's not the time for you to feel bad, it's not the time for you to watch TikTok throughout the whole night. You're going to school to become better. School might not be the best, you might not really have the best people around you in school. But just remember one thing, it's all a phase and you're going to get over it sooner or later. As you go back to school, I just want you to remember this. The holiday is just hours of life inclined to junior abilities in yourself. While school is just something created to hone one's passions or skills. Guys, you are comment down below whether you prefer me to do a video on reading techniques for you to use in your next semester, or you would want me to do a video on acting ideas for you to do before you go back to school. So I guess for watching on this video. See you guys another day on this channel.